fathers have 4 responsibilities. Firstly, they got to transfer moral authority. Secondly, they have to provide identity and the understanding of identity for the children. Thirdly, to provide emotional security. And fourthly, they must bring affirmation and understanding of the children's unique significance and get that confirmation for them. So these are the 4 responsibilities of fatherhood. The first one, moral authority, we want to address right now. Now, when you hear the word authority, many people cringe away and say, I don't like this, because I've been in an abusive situation, and because I've been in the abusive situation, I shy away from this word. I just don't like the word authority. But they forget that you can have pure authority. You know, if we read about God's authority, it is so clear that His intention of His authority is so pure. You read this in Deuteronomy chapter 6 where He says, I have these decrees, I have these laws, and I want you to do these laws, to apply it in your life. So there is clear authoritative statements made right there. These are laws, these are decrees. But then He continues to say, and He says, why do I give it to you? With the one intention, so that you can get into the promised land. The land that will flow with milk and honey. So if we can find authority that has this intention of leading us to heaven on earth, no one will shy away from that kind of authority. And it is possible. It is possible that the father can usher this into a household, to bring heaven to earth. But therefore, there will be rules and there will be laws. But the intention of the law is to get us to the best possible way of living on earth. Moral authority means, firstly, to usher in a better life for everyone. And that's why it is moral authority. And for moral authority, the person itself cannot stand in the center of authority. And therefore, I call it authority from under and not authority from above. Because if a person has the feeling that the authority that he gets speaks down on him, belittle him in the process, then obviously it would not be acceptable. But Jesus came to earth to show us exactly how to be a person with the most amazing authority that everyone would say. He spoke with authority. But his authority was, as he expressed it himself, I did not come to be served, but to serve and give my life as a ransom for many. And therefore, this authority from under. So if the father could start with this authority by thinking in his mind, I am not here to dominate people at all, not my wife, not my children, but I'm here to serve them. I'm at their feet. And at their feet, I will serve them to walk into this better world that God intended us to walk in. First thing for moral authority, express your authority from under, from a servanthood position in life. Second thing for authority is, obviously you need clarity in authority. No clarity, no authority. And therefore the clarity of conviction, very important in authority. And conviction is not an egotistical, self-centered, this is my idea and no one will persuade me, but it is a conviction of what is right and what is wrong in this world and to stick with it. And therefore distilling certain key convictions in life and live by it is absolutely essential for moral authority. For that, obviously, the distillation process is what is needed through seeking for wisdom. Now, the Bible tells us to find wisdom is not an easy thing. It is like delving for gold, for jewels. It's a massive process where you have to dig deep to find the essence of things. We live in a world that is filled with knowledge. The internet has much more knowledge than any individual would ever have. But the internet is void of wisdom. And that is needed from the Father. So the Father distills all this knowledge into pure, essential, key, very important principles that can guide life. That's why I train children to ask their fathers when they go to bed, Daddy, what is life all about? And the father who knows that answer will live with authority. Daddy, why do you work? Wisdom questions. Daddy, why do you love mommy? Daddy, what are the 5 most important things in life? A father has moral authority because he has the answers on these kind of questions. Distilled truths, distilled wisdom. And therefore, the encouragement for the father to step up and not allow the world to weaken his mind. Martin Luther King Jr. has said it so beautiful that we should live with tough minds and softer hearts. Tough minds mean, I know what is the right thing to do. I will not be gullible and listen to the propaganda of this world, to all the media that can persuade me with their gadgetry into trying to believe in certain things. I will not follow the general talk on the streets, the culture of my time, if I know it is wrong. I will have clear conviction of what is right and lead the other people towards this. Moral authority means that you live from under, not under people only, but from under God, from someone with higher authority, so that what you will express is not your authority, but the authority from on high. If a father could be a channel of submission to a higher authority to his children, he will have that moral impact that we need in the lives of our children. May God help you to be a person of moral authority.